Hi, I'm Judy with Harmonic Living. Thanks for joining me. Last night I had the absolute pleasure of experiencing Marianne Williams. If you've seen her, you know what I'm talking about. It was really cool last night because she shared with us the difference between living and coming from a place of love or living and coming from a place of fear, which was really pertinent last night for all of us in the auditorium because I come from a small town and we had a tragedy happen in our town last week that affected our community pretty heavy. And she addressed whether we come and live from a place of love or whether we're coming or living in a place of fear most of the time and the difference between the two. And not to go into the whole thing that she talked about, but one of the things she mentioned was that when we live in contempt, like such as what happened last week here, or anybody that's offended you even, we're angry, we're mad, we're sending out anger, and there's chaos in our lives. There's chaos in the world because there's not love. If there's not love, there's fear. If there's fear, there's chaos. And she was explaining all of this. She also mentioned that if we're not coming from a place of love, that we're actually adding chaos to the world. And she even said, well, what about the kids that are dying in Africa? Are they dying because they're not loving enough? And she said something really profound, I thought. She said, they're not dying because they're not loving enough. They're dying because we aren't loving enough. I thought that was amazing. She went on to say that none of us, nobody is born a little baby wanting to hurt someone else. We're conditioned to hurt. We have experienced hurt and pain in our lives enough to the point to where we then are able or do hurt others to one degree or another. And some hurt in a huge degree, such as what happened in my community last week. So what I'd like to do today is she talked about coming from this place of love and how we can change the world. And it happens one person at a time. It happens with you. It happens with me. So what I'd like to do today is tap on lowering the resistance to sending out love, compassion, and empathy to the offenders, to those that hurt us or hurt others that we love or hurt our community. And I know that it's really hard to do that because we're so angry and it's so unfair and we want revenge sometimes. But we need to come from a place of love, and I think remembering that that person, that spirit, didn't come into this world this way and had to experience a lot of pain themselves in order to be able to do such a horrific thing. And maybe coming from a place of empathy, just on that alone, will help move us from a place of fear and contempt into a place of love, where we can actually be the change we want to see. So I'd like to tap on that today and help us lower the resistance and move into that place. If you haven't, please check out the how-to video here and then come on back. Let's start with the karate chop point. Even though I'm not sure I can let this go, it's so unfair. I'm just going to accept how I feel about it right now. Even though I don't think I can let this go, I'm so angry about it. I'm just going to accept and love myself anyway. Even though I don't even think I want to let this go. I don't want to feel compassion for this person or this event, this thing that happened. I'm going to accept how I feel and love myself anyway. Let's go to the eyebrow point. I don't know if I can let this go. I feel really angry about it and scared that this could happen. It's so unfair. I want to blame everyone, the government, the easy laws, the person that did it. I don't know if I can let this go. I don't know if I'm big enough to let this go. I feel justified feeling this way. It's so hard to let this go. I don't even feel like I want to feel empathy towards this person. It's really hard to feel any kind of love, compassion, or empathy toward him or her. I don't know if I can let this go. I don't know if I can get past it. It feels really hard. It feels pretty much impossible. It feels unsurmountable. I'm not sure I can do it. I would like to, but I'm not sure I can. It feels really heavy. And I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I want to. Yes, I do. No, I don't. It would feel good if I could. I want you to keep tapping along that line of, as long as you're feeling this resistance towards sending out love and compassion towards the offender, I want you to keep tapping until you feel the lowering of the resistance, until you feel like maybe there's a possibility that you could feel a little bit of empathy towards the spirit of this person that was born innocent and loving and had to have experienced a lot of pain in their own lives. So maybe just feeling a little bit lighter about being able to send out some empathy in that way. When you can feel that, when you've lowered the resistance to all the anger and the contempt that you're feeling, then start putting in the positive ones. So maybe I can feel a little bit of empathy. Maybe I can release a little bit of the anger. Maybe I can allow myself to see that maybe this person or people were injured themselves, and send out a little bit of empathy and compassion just on that alone. I choose to be compassionate. I choose to send out love. Love to the people that were injured, the families. Blessings to all of them. And maybe I can send out some love and compassion and empathy towards the offender and their families. I choose to be more loving. I choose to come from a place of love, to be the change that I want to see in the world. I choose to feel lighter about it now, to give my love to all, not judge who deserves it, not condoning the crime or the offense. Just sending love to the person, the spirit of the person. I choose to come from a place of love. I choose that now. Thank you for joining me today. And you can apply this to anything that happened, anything that someone who's offended you or someone you love or your community. Just tap through until you feel that resistance lower. And if you have, I want to thank you for signing up for my Monday Morning Shift newsletter. If you haven't, you can do it at harmoniclivingnow.com, and you'll get a video a lot like this in your inbox every week. Until next week, you guys, go out and make it your own, and I will see you again on the Monday Morning Shift next week. Bye-bye.